Okay, here's the thing. I am not a massive Star Wars fan. Think the original trilogy is pretty good. Very much dislike the prequels. And the Disney era of Star Wars is very hit or miss. Um, so I just want to clarify that when I say that Andor is the best Star Wars thing that's ever been made, I'm not saying that it's going to change your life like the original trilogy did for a lot of people. All I'm saying is that it is brilliant, and we've never had a Star Wars thing that is on this level of excellence. So there's that. But now let me just try and sell you on Andor, because not enough of you people are watching it. Andor is the first time where the Star Wars universe has felt real. The characters feel like real people. The worlds feel lived in. The situations are complex. It's not just black and white, good guy, bad guy. I mean, the good guy, bad guy dynamic is still there, but there are shades of gray to everything. Your heroes are doing kind of shady stuff to, accomplish their goals. It's this just real aspect of the conflict that we see in between the Empire and the Rebellion that just makes it feel more real. The show is lavishly produced. I mean, it looks beautiful. Listen, we after Obi-Wan and Book of Boba Fett, oof, big oof. They 180'd completely. There's no use of the volume here. They actually go out to on location to shoot stuff. The trees are real. They're real trees. Can you believe that? The sets that they build are beautiful. It is just a beautiful show to look at, which is not something that you've been able to say about, honestly, not just Star Wars on television, but Disney Plus in general. And not a ton of people have been watching this show. And honestly, when I think of why that would be the case, I think it has, I mean, a lot to do with people just kind of being burned out on Star Wars. Like, you watch the Book of Boba Fett, you watch Obi-Wan, they're not great shows, but that name recognition of Boba Fett, that name recognition of Obi-Wan, that's still there, and that's not here with Andor. And I think Disney only have themselves to blame, really, because you can only make so much mediocre to bad Star Wars until people get burned out. And it really is a shame that this show is as good as it is, and it's just not getting the audience that it's getting. But I am here to tell you that, listen, I get it. If you're someone that's sick of Star Wars in general, if you're someone that, is tired of the Disney era specifically, I get it. But I implore you to give this show a shot. Give it the first 3 episodes. The first 3 episodes kind of tell one story. Give it a shot, because, if you watch it and you're like, this isn't very good, then fair enough. But I think there are a lot of people out there that have been wanting Star Wars to be great again. And it is. This is great. I think my biggest critique of it is that it doesn't really feel like a Cassian Andor show. I almost think they should have called it like Star Wars Rebellion Rising or something like that. I mean, that's kind of a stupid name, but give it a show where you're selling it based on, the origins of the rebellion, not selling it off of a random character from Rogue One that nobody cared about because they all died at the end. I also think that that's, again, part of the reason why people didn't really give the show a shot, because they were probably just like, what, Andor? The guy from Rogue One? I don't really care. So, yeah, don't think of it necessarily as an Andor show. Think of it as a show about the origins of the rebellion. By the way, not that I hate Andor as a character. I mean, I didn't really think much of him after Rogue One, and I especially think he's a really good character after the show, obviously. But yeah, it's not just about Andor. It really is about the origins of the rebellion. So, yeah, Andor is phenomenal. Be sure to check it out if you want to, or don't if you don't, I suppose. And but what you need to do, what you have to do, what you're required to do, what I will not allow you not to do, what I will not allow you to not do is like this video and subscribe and ring the bell. You got to do those things, those three things. Also, the comment that I mentioned earlier. I don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. I should probably go to sleep. Bye.